Hey guys, just gonna wait a couple minutes for everyone to get here before we start. Hey Daquan, see you're joining for the weirdness that's about to happen. I have no idea what to expect, but I know that it's gonna get weird. Hello Elliot, welcome. At least the music is enjoyable while we wait. Alright. Things are gonna get weird. Alright, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Excuse me. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? But I like Yuri. I'm doing good, Daquan. How are you doing? I hope comp's good for you. Hope that you're still streaming. I don't think you streamed today. I have bell notifications on for you, so... I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Kem. I sit down in her room. Oh, her room's so cute. Like the little stuffy she got and the little plants. Cute. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Playing Fortnite? I haven't played Fortnite in a while. Like, a long time since, like, the Halloween event. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Kem. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Yeah, I want Brigitte to come out too, but I don't know. I'm kind of okay with waiting. Like I already said before, I think it's kind of a good idea that we're waiting a whole season for her to be in comp. I think it's a good idea. But yeah, I get it though. Like, I really want her to come out too. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You've really put me in a trap, Kim. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? It's weird that she giggles in during such a serious conversation. Like, you're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Kim? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh, damn. Same girl. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Damn, it's relatable. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Hey? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand it all, Kim. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. It's so weird that she laughs and giggles at these like really weird serious times. Yeah, but I stream every day because I don't have a job or anything to do other than this. I mean, you've got school and you've got a life outside of games, but I really don't. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. I do. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Kim, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. but please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Kim. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Kim, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Kim. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Damn. Hey, Mugman. Hey, Ballista. Sorry that you're not going to be able to watch the stream, but it will be up when we're done, so you can watch it when you're done at your friend's house. A school trip to DC does sound pretty cool. Sayori lets me go. As she does, so I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Aw. That makes me sad. Hello, Dylan. Welcome. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Oh, she's in a sweater. She looks adorable. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when no one answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. My room in real life is not. Hi, Dylan. Excuse me. I cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. I'm determined to experience... Anyways. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Hello, purple guy. Dylan said he's not going to get scared, so see ya. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang them from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. It's really creative. I had no idea you'd be good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. It's coming, be ready. I don't even know, like, what's going to happen. Like, it's gonna be... All I know is that it's gonna be weird. And kind of scary, from what people say. Sorry you have to leave, but see you later, Mugman. Okay. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Kim. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright, sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. It's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Why does she have a pocket knife? Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really cool. It's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Hello, Celestine? I hope I got that right. Hello, that is creepy. I actually don't know what's going to happen. I just know that things are gonna get a little fucked up. Hello, Skylar. Don't worry, you're not late. Nothing really interesting has happened yet. We're currently on a date with my beautiful lady, Yuri. Things are starting to get a little weird, though. I just found out that my lady's into knives. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Cam, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper. Excuse me. Oh. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Oh no. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. What the fuck? Is my girlfriend a vampire? I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. What is going on? I think my girlfriend's a vampire. Hello, Monica. Hello, cheesy poofs. Poofs. Hi, cheesy. I don't know why I touched the knife. I didn't have a choice. Sayori dies. Don't spoil it, guys. I don't even know, like, what to believe at this point, so... That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm like, whoa, that's a little weird. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Ken? Did you really just do that? Now we're even, I guess. This is kinky. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Kem. Me? You're the one that licked my bloody finger. What the fuck is happening? I knew this was gonna get weird, but like I thought it was gonna be some demonic shit, like not this cute girl licking my bloody finger. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. Yeah, that's because she probably sucked the blood away. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watched Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Why is she not using scissors? Like, this is arts and crafts, not friggin' knife fight. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Monica's not the ugliest. I mean, they're all beautiful, but, you know. I get the feeling that there's gonna be just Monica left, by the sounds of it. My number one is Yuri as well. That is creepy. Oh, hello, Steven. I'm confused at like everything that's happening right now. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Oh, she's so firm. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Hello, SSGS Bardock. Hello. I don't hate Sayori. I love all of them. But Yuri's my favorite. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me to make things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There's droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, eh? Just for a little bit longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? That's literally how I feel. It's like 100% of this game. Hello, Weeboo. They say, don't trust Yuri with knives. She is not stable condition. Why can't more anime girls have purple hair? I agree. I'm not really into anime, but I agree. I don't care if Yuri gets creepier by the minute. All I care about is her wavy purple hair. Hello, Christo. Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it begins. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? No, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. I was wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit. No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. It's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. This game does have infinite dialogue. I feel like I'm just reading forever, like... Yuri is not disgusting. She's my girlfriend. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again, whenever you want. You can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forget you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Kim. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, she's getting closer to me. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Oh, hey. Hi, Ken. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Ken. I just stopped by to say hi. This is not awkward at all. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Yeah, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. Makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Oh no, it's getting sad. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Ken? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Ken. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica is right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Kem. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Oh, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Kem, I like you so much that I want to die. Oh, God. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I always said what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh no. I actually have a choice to make here. Okay, hello, Savage Nightcore. Hello, the FBI. What's up? The FBI is here. Abort. Oh my god, I don't know what to choose. Like, I mean, I'm in love with Yuri, so, like, I can't say I love you, but I love you could also mean a friend way, but she might take it too seriously and think, oh my god, Ken loves me. But if I say, you'll always be my dearest friend, like, that's... I don't know. I don't want to make her kill herself. I don't want to make her sad. I want to save her life. This is hard. It doesn't matter what I say? Okay. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult things right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Oh god, I should write a poem about this. Jeez. This is my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Kem. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Oh, jeez. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Shit's getting depressing. Friend zoned. I'm sorry, I want Yuri. She's my girlfriend, but Sayori's a little bean and I want to protect her with my life. I feel pretty bad. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Kem! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I will be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. Oh, God, I'm a bitch. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. Oh, God, I'm so rude. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Things are kind of weird without the music. You should take a little responsibility for her, Kem. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How do you know that? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. How do you know that? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. That doesn't explain anything, Monica. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Geez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Sure, anything to get out of this awkward conversation we're having. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people to take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh, jeez. Get out, get out, get out of my head. Jeez. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. The poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. Jeez. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Ken, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Jeez, it's kind of getting intense. You've seen it so many times, but you're having a heart attack. You guys got me panicking, like... Oh. Hello, Miki? I hope I said that right. I see that you are French. I'm Canadian, but I don't really know any French because I'm a bad Canadian, but bonjour. Oh God. You guys are like spoiling it by saying you really left her hanging there. Oh my God. I'm gonna cry, aren't I? It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. The fact that there's no music is making it even more, like, creepy. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Oh god, I'm nervous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house, isn't that more like something a girlfriend would do? I imagine my character is a lesbian, so everyone in this game's lesbian. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. Oh my god, I'm such a bitch. There's no response. No wonder my character is a dude. He's an asshole. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that supposed to happen? What the fuck? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Oh my god. I should have told her that I loved her. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession, that has to have been what pushed her over the edge. God fucking damn it, I'm an asshole. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I mean, that's not really fair. You can't force yourself to love somebody, and that's not really fair for us. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Wait, that's the end? What the fuck? What? Hello? FBI? What's happening? What's going on? Do I load my... You know what? I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break and process everything that I had just witnessed. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break, guys. I'm gonna take a break. I'm taking a break. Alright, hey guys. Ready to get back into it? One second here. Just get the camera back up. I always like move it to the side of the screen when I leave, and then I lose the camera, so I have to bring it back. Okay, we good now. We get back into this weird shit. Okay, actually, for some strange reason, whenever I close the tab out of the game, it always stops working, so I have to start the game over again for some reason. And I really hope that I don't think that I saved, unfortunately. So I think I'm gonna have to like speed through all of that again, which sucks. But we'll see. No, I don't. Okay, thank God. So do I just like load my game or okay. What? I'm confused. Is the game broken, or is this supposed to happen? Because didn't I read this before? What is going on? I'm very confused. What the fuck? This is supposed to happen, right? FBI, please. What's happening? Like, I've already read all this before. I don't want to read it again. It's just gonna take up so much time. Clubs. The fuck? Hello, Monica? This is like all new dialogue, is it not? Or isn't this like Sayori's dialogue? So Sayori is deleted. So basically I have to go through the whole game with Sayori like not in the game. That's weird. Though Jesus. Stop with the spooks. This is interesting. I knew shit was gonna get weird, but am I looking for a club to join? I don't want to join your literature club. Weird shit happens in your literature club. People die. I don't want to be any part of it. I don't want to be any part of your literature club. How could I refuse someone like Monica? Where's Yuri? Where's my girlfriend? If she dies, like, I'm gonna quit the game. Jesus fucking Christ, that. Oh my God. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it. I'm not a boy. Who is Sayori? I like Yuri the best as well. Apparently I'm Monica's girlfriend now. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yuri's my girlfriend. What is happening? Yeah, I'm not really gonna bother to read unless there's like new dialogue, because I've already like read all of this before. I don't want this stream to be like 6 hours. I want to finish the game tonight. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club, probably because one of them is dead. And now apparently just doesn't exist. My best friend doesn't exist. So, people are saying that it doesn't matter, like, what you chose, you can't save her, which is terrible. Am I gonna get to have tea and read a book with my lady again? This is gonna be a little boring until we get to the juicy parts. I can't even skip it. No member of the club is missing. Everything is normal. Everything is normal. At least the music is pleasant. Not the creepy distorted stuff. Just pleasant. I wish I could skip through this dialogue I've already read. Sorry, this is probably boring. In the background, there's a picture of oh my god. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. If you guys never pointed that out, I probably wouldn't have noticed. Hello, the cute cobra sleep. The channel pick is Falzone. Hi. Welcome. Welcome. Oh gosh. I just have a feeling that it's just gonna get creepier and creepier and creepier. So now Nasuki is here. Oh, they're all here. Will I be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I don't think anybody's happy in this literature club. I think it's just... I mean, I fit right in. All these depressed people. I've unlocked a special poem. Can you hear me? Whoa, okay. I need big words to impress my lady. Oh no, I wanted to impress Yuri. Dang. Okay, judgment. That's a big word. That's a big word. Crimson. Unstable. That's me. Intellectual. Okay, so all the words except for one Yuri was into. That's good. Oh, I think I missed something weird that just happened. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I saw that a little. I'm sorry, I'm clicking fast. I know. It's because I'm not reading because I read this dialogue before. I'm sorry. I can't believe that there's that picture in the back there. At least my lady's not dead. Did I even end up reading that book other than with her? Oh, the music's just got a little weird. Oh, it's not there anymore. It's not there anymore. Weird. I have not seen this? Okay. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. It's fine. I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason, just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Is that where you get your blood obsession thingy from? Because that was strange. That was really strange when she licked the blood off my finger. But the facility gets even worse, and then they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixating them to, oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. God, my girl's weird. That's kind of dark. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ken? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be so completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. That suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, whoa. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. Maybe. What is the truth here? I might as well get started reading, right? Whoa, God. Fuck. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Good. She's so anxious. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. As soon as I understand what Yuri means about reading in company, it's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. What? I can't even read them when they go by. They go by so fast. Like, I don't click those ones away. So I don't even know what they say. Hello, Monica. All of this dialogue is fresh, like Subway # sponsor me. Yuri is a cut above the rest. I once thrusted my desk once because I was so excited about the story. There is no truth. Everything is a lie. I'm beginning to figure that out. Everything is a lie. Even my relationship with my beautiful purple-haired beauty is a lie. Because now I'm meeting her all over again. What is the truth? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page here. Oh. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Oh, that little corner smile just eyed me up. Oh. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Sorry. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. She looks kind of creepy there. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Oh god. I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. We're waiting for my girlfriend. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. And there's only 2 choices. Hello, chocolate chip kitties. I have no idea what's going on in the chat right now, but it's all beautiful poetry. Okay, fuck Monica. We'll go to this girl who is kind of a little bitchy, but it's alright. Cam, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. She's so rude. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Yes, I did. Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort in. We all start somewhere, right? If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Okay. I've already read that poem. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end and then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with one last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, just Monica. Whatever that means. Am I having a good time so far? I guess so. I'm a little confused. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Kem. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Kem. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put some effort in. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what Yuri likes. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yeah, my girlfriend's back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all shared our poems with each other. Yeah, I didn't want to do it without my girlfriend. No need to apologize, we still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Okay, I'll read your poem, Monica. I don't know if I read this. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's kind of that style gotten pretty popular these days. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I can show my poem to my girlfriend now. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. I'm not going to hate you. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay, this is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I've recognized in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Nothing weird has happened recently. I'm kind of like... Bun's here! Hello! Don't scroll up? Okay, I won't. guys, don't be mean to Bun. Also, we hit 150 subscribers. That's so awesome. Thank you guys. Okay, let's get back into this. Bun, you missed some weird shit. Some weird shit went down, some crazy, spooky shit's happening, and it's a wild ride. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Now is Natsuki the one that's, like, in love with me? When is Yuri gonna be in love with me? Come on. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Yes, I read that. Okay. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write poems longer. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Ken. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Okay, nothing new seems to really be happening. I know that I've read through all of this again. I just don't want the stream to be like 6 hours. Okay. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Kem. Me too. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna do a quick savey save. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. They keep saying that. A lot. Is it really? What is the truth here? I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? That part I always thought was weird. Like, what is going on there? Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Yours is cute. She gets so mad when we call her stuff cute. Like, I mean, she's small. She's cute. Everything she does is cute. She's a small girl with pink hair. She kind of looks like an anime version of that pink-haired girl from Lazy Town. Whatever the heck her name was. She kind of looks like her. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it. And Kem did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Kem liked my poem too, you know. Of course I did. She even told me she was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, is she gonna get like spooky now? Because the music stopped. I didn't even realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Everyone's always impressing me. Maybe you're just jealous that Cam appreciates my advice more than she appreciates yours. And how do you know she didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as Chem started showing up. Oh, the drama. Me, look who's talking, you wanna be edgy, bitch. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do that, don't you? Oh my god. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Chem hear everything you really think. I'm sure she'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she noticed I was standing here. Chem, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. What is going on? Hi, Monica? Hi. Hey, Chem. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? What the fuck? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear, well, it looks like they're done. Oh, gosh. Hello, Chloe the Magical. Welcome. Sorry, I'm not paying much attention to chat. I'm sorry, guys. Hello, Light Player. Welcome. I don't want to get spoiled. Okay, there's a lot happening in the chat, so I'm not gonna look at chat for a little bit. Hello, Sayori. I can't pronounce the rest of that, but hello. It's okay, Fun. I'm not really looking much at chat because there's a lot happening and I don't want to be spoiled, but hello, Dragon Jack Plays. Yuri is the best waifu. Hello, Cindy K. Okay, let's get back into this. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Kem. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. I like the music in this little mini game part. Wonder what happens if I choose Doki Doki. Oh, she likes it. What does Doki Doki even mean? Jeez, the fuck? Whoa. Whoa. I broke something. I broke the game. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked that word. That was weird. God, chat's blowing up. I made Bun a moderator so she can control chat while I'm reading to you guys. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Kem. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. I'm glad that picture of Sayori killing herself is gone. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Kem, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? She's so cute when she gets flustered. Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Does she... Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on a writing song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. In that case, I won't let you down, Ken. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Kem, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. That's true. Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. She's so adorable. I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Okay, she's gonna make some tea now. We're gonna make some tea together. Just gonna skip this part. Making some tea. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? Oh, we didn't go together this time. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Well, people are laughing. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. I don't like tea, but okay, let's make some tea. Let's make some tea. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything, in that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Kem. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Kem, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because she never told us. Oh, it's her posture, okay. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate. 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 As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Same, though? Same? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. We're gonna feed her chocolate again. If I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri has already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Kem, sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't, Kem. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. This is new. My teacup gets knocked over. Kem. Oh, my heart won't stop pounding, Kem. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Ken? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. What the fuck? What's happening? Okay. It's time to share poems. What the fuck? That made me a little uncomfortable. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Did you like it, Ken? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques were worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Ken. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. It's getting gooey. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Ken? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too. Okay. Wheel, a rotating wheel. Oh, this is very difficult to read. A rotating wheel turning on an axle, grinding. Bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness. Sorry, this is very difficult to read. Parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating. Sorry. I just need a drink. I've been talking so much. Okay, where was I? A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. God, I can't even read that word. Something gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks party times. I have no idea what that letter is supposed to be. Anyways, every time it ticks, every second, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of... I think that says partly, but, like, I'm really bad at reading handwriting, I'm sorry. Here's an open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing light. What is happening? It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Okay. Maybe she's just really nervous and riddled with anxiety, because I feel that. I get really weird when I'm anxious, so I feel it. Yeah, just as I thought. Chem, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Chem? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today. I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Chem, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing, but the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautifulers. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating. Fuck, what does this say? Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless something of meaningless. Delete her. Delete her? She's gonna delete Yuri, isn't she? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Thank you for reminding me. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I unlocked a special poem. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room, what the fuck is going on? Is this about the festival? Well, oh, weird sounds. Oh, it sounds like flesh and... Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Oh, that's a concern of mine as well. Okay. Oh my god, am I gonna get jump scared? I'm gonna get jump scared like I'm fucking out of here. What's happening? What's happening? Hello? Oh, okay. I really don't do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little bit more lively ever since Kem joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become... sorry, I skipped that before I could read the last word. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. I don't know, I kind of want to leave. Before shit gets even weirder. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Kem? Sure. You can't take advantage of Kem to agree with you just because she doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Kem joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Kem isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Ken want to get more members too, right? Not really, I just want to spend time with Yuri. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Ken, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice to join, not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me, and now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Kem, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh, God. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh my God. Oh my... What the fuck? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Kem? What do you want to get out of this club? A girlfriend. Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of a club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. But Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Ken? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Ken before we leave, just to see what she thinks of her time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Sorry, excuse me. Kem, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know... Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time we've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not. Whoa, what? What? Okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I wish I could, like, go to other tabs in this book or something. I really have to pee. I think I gotta take a break soon. How much longer is this game? Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I always have to quit the game because I have to come back to it, but I'm gonna take a break, guys. Just a quick pee break, and I will be back in a few minutes. Okay guys, I'm back. Like I said, every time I alt-tab out of the game, I have to reopen it, so I just exited the whole game before I left. Doki doki. Okay, I should probably check chat. Say hi to you guys. Hello, Eliza. Hello, Sarah. Hopefully, Bun fixed up all the chat and got rid of the spoiler messages, because I want to read them and say hello to everyone. Hello, sunlight god from the west. I like your name. I mean, honestly, I'm a little bit scared. Like, what is going on here? Hi, Ken. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Ugh, is she really late again? And consider it as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? God, they are getting feisty to each other. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Ken just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. She's so cute when she stands like that. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did something about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I'd meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something, but I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help out too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Ken, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. So I get it, Monica's feeling real left out. It's not like we had the choice to well, I guess we did. We could have helped out Monica the first time around, I guess, with the event thing. Kem is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten her into literature, Monica? I suppose I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Some more tea? Okay. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I may as well walk with you. Come on, she won't let me go this time? Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Trigger warning? Okay. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Oh god. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Oh god. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. This happened before. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh, okay. 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 Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It sounds like she may have borderline personality disorder because I understand that you feel everything really intensely and it's just wild. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, me, relatable. And the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something, relatable. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people, also relatable. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. That's kind of how I feel, like no one in my family or even really any of my friends in real life understand like how much I love games and gaming in general. And I kind of spent a lot of time by myself because of that. Oh, this game hits me in my feels. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Oh god, that smile. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Monica, I see you there. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Kem. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. Fuck yeah. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other, and now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Kem? Will... Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Kem, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Kem. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Okay. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Thank you? Question mark? I love it. I love it. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. I don't even know what to say right now. Oh, hello, Flipgrid. Welcome. The poem was beautiful. Hello, Aesthetical Gary. I'm having a great time. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Okay, let me start over. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know that I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. She's not unlikable. I'm in love with her. Can you hear me, Ken? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. What the fuck? Just Monica? Don't say I didn't warn you, Kem. What? I don't know what the question is. I don't know how to answer to a blank question. Yes or no? Yes or no? Everyone's saying just Monica in the chat. Fact, just Monica. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls behind the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry on the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sound of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let me just do a quick savey save. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the moon so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Okay, well, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Kem? Kem is going to help me. No, I'm not. You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Kem around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Isn't this a literature club? Aren't we supposed to read books? Come on. I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Kem decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Kem make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Kem, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. Can we just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let her decide for once. You shut your mouth. Goddamn. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Oh. Ah. Rude. Rude, 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 rude. I don't want to choose Monica. Fuck off. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what she chooses. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Kem for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Kem away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Same, honey. Same. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with her. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Kem. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Yeah, she's special. Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Kem, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Kem. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. Same. I don't even care if you're weird or got, you know, some mental health issues, because baby, me too. I'm madly in love with you too. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Kem, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. Oh, goodness. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be yours, only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Kem. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yes. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. What? I made a girl love me so much that she killed herself. My sweet baby. I don't even know what your final words to me are. God damn it. We're making these girls fall in love with us, and then they all kill themselves because they love me so much. I feel like she probably would have done it whether I accepted her confession or not, unfortunately. Jesus, this is going on for like a fuck ton of time. Is there supposed to be some kind of like hidden message here? Because oh, you guys want me to skip this? Oh, okay. Jesus. Oh, okay. The colors are changing. Oh my god, this is a what the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Okay. It's festival time. My girlfriend's dead. Oh god. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Cam, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh, whoa. Well, she's fucking laughing. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Ken? Oh, jeez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. This game got me stressed, okay? Don't judge me. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh, hello. Yay, there you are. Here I am. Welcome to the literature club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call her. I'm talking to you, Kem. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you know I'm aware that this is a game and all, right? Breaking the fourth wall. I love when games do this. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention. This would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Yes, you do. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, Monica. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I only wanted one person to fall in love with me, and it all backfired. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. I made the decision. Okay, I wanted to spend time with Yuri, not you, Monica. You killed my friends. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Kim? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Kim. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Kim. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either, why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Kim. But, like, you killed the I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I haven't met you. Oh God, I'm the reason all this stuff is happening. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. It felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Kim, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. Everyone's in love with me. God. I don't know. What is it? You are truly the light in my world. God. There's nothing else in this game for me. You're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Kim, will you go out with me? Where's the no option? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Kim. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Get me out of here. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending come. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. My nose is dripping. I think it's because I was crying a little bit when Yuri died. Just the two of us. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. I love this fourth wall breaking, man. To get the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. I wish I could do that with Monica and bring back just Yuri. Just Yuri. That's what it should. Forget just Monica, it's just Yuri. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. and said we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Onik. Okay. Onika. Onika. Jeez. Okay. Hi again, Kem. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Kem, did you write this poem for me? Did I really have a choice, my lovely? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flicker of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Kem? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you— oh, fuck off. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Kem, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, can we just look into each other's eyes? Let's see. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh god, I don't like this. I don't like this. When is this over? I'm very uncomfortable. Kem, would you ever introduce your friends to me? I don't know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off our relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it made you proud of me. I hope it's the same the other way around too. This isn't awkward or anything. So, Nice weather we're having, eh? It's looking a little, you know, Doctor Who kind of galaxy out there. It's beautiful. Yep. What is going on? Okay, I should probably look at chat, I guess. I can delete her? How do I delete her? How do I delete her? How do I delete her? Game files? You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival after we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting any new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with this hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you've joined the club. You really helped inspire me to look at my life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you. How do I delete her, guys? If I went into the game files, I wonder what would happen. I can't even, like, skip this fucking awkwardness of her staring at me. Go into the game files. Alright. I'm a-going. I go on Steam, right? Can you guys give me like a step-by-step of how to delete it? Is it impossible or what? Like, I can't tell if you guys are being serious or not. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know. I can't skip it. There has to be something like that here. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Help? Oh, that actually opened something. I'm like really confused. Tell me what to do here, everyone. Right-click Doki Doki in Steam Library. Click Browse Local Files. I don't see that option when I right-click on Doki Doki. I see like Properties, Backup Game Files, Uninstall. So confused. Okay, I found it. I deleted her. What's happening? Cam, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Cam. Please hurry and help me. Did you do this to me, Kem? Did you? Did you delete me? Bitch, I think I did. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Kem. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Kem, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Oh, there's more. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind, Kem. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really love you, then... Okay. Did she just, like, restart the game? Well, that was crazy. Oh, just, Monica's not gone. Monica's not there. Monica's gone. Play it again until it stops you. Okay, so we're still not done this. Okay, I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Sayori's alive. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. I'm proud of you for waking up on time. But you never said anything about it, even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kem, have you decided on a club to join yet? I'm not joining any clubs. Done with the clubs. Something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself, well, why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I decided to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. This school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ken, what are you doing here? Well, I just glance around the room. So you're the Ken that Sayori is always talking about. My beautiful girl, alive and well. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ken. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. Just going to think we're really strict or something. Can't spoil the game when I've pretty much already played it. I don't know what's left. You Yuri lovers make me all uncomfortable. Come on, Bun. There's nothing wrong with her. She's a sweet princess. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both. I look forward to working with you. Ken, don't tell me you're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up. No way. No way. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Well, if Sayori's is happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Cupcakes! Well, the little kid cat, so cute. Okay. I kind of wanted to skip this part. I know all about the tea. I'm sorry, I would have skipped this. Does anything weird happen after this? Or is it just kind of like normal now that Monika's gone? Hello, Rihanna. Hello, Yuri Doki Doki. Okay, that gets creepy. Good. Okay. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common, like knives. Well, about, you know, the first thing she said, manga. That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Ken wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop her or anything. I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. She can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Ken? Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if it were not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Aw, I like this. Everyone's all happy. Kind of. It makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you will really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. What about me? I want to be invited. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Kem. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Kem. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're putting it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Kem, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that you did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Kem. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But now none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. No. Okay. What's happening? I won't let you hurt her. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Kem. Goodbye, Literature Club. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes? Hi.
Hi. It's
Hi.
me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Okay.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that
This
will
is
write
lovely.
a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark bowl.
This is beautiful.
But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find
That special day.
that special day?
That was beautiful, Monica. That was cool that we get to actually hear someone's voice.
I found everybody a fun assignment to do today.
Well, that was interesting, guys. Oh, image not found.
Everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when
I got the
it's
bad
not
ending.
said at all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Everything's being deleted. That was a crazy experience. Is it over? There's more than one ending. Well, I think we'll have to figure the other ending out in a different stream then. Oh god.
Is it wrong if I take your is it love if I set you free?
The song is beautiful though. Oh, look at the little cutie pies.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I
Is that supposed to be me?
into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat?
Special thanks, Monica, Kim.
Reality and in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Aw, Jace, that's sweet. This is my final goodbye to the literature club. I finally understand. The literature club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you, making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. I have to reinstall the game. Okay. That was interesting. Wow. I'd like to finish, do the other endings, but I think I'm gonna, maybe look up them. I don't know. Wait, there's a part 2 for this game coming out? Would I play this again? Definitely. I want to know all the other endings and see what happens if you choose other people. I don't know. Is there a way that I can just be with Yuri and no one else? Forget just Monica. I want just Yuri. There's 2 endings. Okay, so I got the bad ending. Oops. I guess we'll have to go for the good ending next time, but I don't know. Bun, you're gross. Thank you, Sarah. I love you too. I don't even know what to say about this game. It really, parts of it really hit home for me, all of the depressing things that we're saying, and I don't know, the whole suicide and cutting thing really hit home for me. But I mean, there was a warning on the game, so I'm okay. I'll be okay. But anyways, this was really fun. I don't even know what else to say about the game. It was a very interesting experience. Kind of the way that they did like the whole like glitch thing and stuff kind of reminded me of another game I played before called Pony Island. I don't know if anyone's played Pony Island, but that was a really interesting experience too. Oh, my lipstick's really bad right now. All this talking, it's all like come off, and it kind of looks like I just rubbed like, I don't know, charcoal on my lips or something. But my makeup needs to come off soon anyways. I didn't hear the stuff about Natsuki. Oh, thank you, Eliza. That's so sweet. Alright guys, well, I should end the stream here. I don't know if I'm gonna do another stream tonight because it's almost midnight and this one took a little longer than I expected, but I'll see you guys tomorrow, as usual. Bye!